Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are starting a new challenge. This is the Sims 3 A to Z Family Challenge. A few years ago, I did the Sims 4 A to Z Baby Challenge, but this is kind of the same, but not really. This was a challenge that was in the same poll with 50 foals. So like you guys had the choice. This was one of the options, and this was the runner-up to 50 foals. So if 50 foals hadn't won, it would have been like this one, or this was the second place. This had the second most votes. So I'm going to go over the challenge here really quick before I introduce you to our Sims. So again, this is the Sims 3 A to Z Family Challenge. The objective is to have 26 boys and 26 girls in the shortest time possible. The idea is to name a girl and boy with each letter of the alphabet. So the rules are as follows. You must create 2 young adult Sims, 1 young adult male, 1 young adult female, and move them in together as roommates. Move them into any lot they can afford. As they make more money, they can be moved into another lot. Aging must be on with lifespan set to normal. You can play as other households in the same file as long as the aging is turned off. The male can have a job, so can any of the teens in the household, but the female can't because she will be home having babies, and the children/babies can't be left alone. The female can earn money in other ways, such as painting, writing, gardening, etc. The fertility treatment lifetime reward can be bought. You cannot use any rewards or methods that will extend a Sim's life, and you also cannot have ghosts or save a Sim from death. CC and mods are allowed only if they don't give an advantage. Cheats are allowed if they don't give an advantage. Children can be adopted but will not count towards the 52 children. The children must be fully related to the parents, so no step or half siblings. You cannot influence the gender of the babies in any way. So no eating apples or watermelons, and it also says not to listen to the kids' music. You must randomize the kids' traits. The children and teens can be aged up early after getting A's in school. I also added the rule of Ellie that I used from the 100 Baby Challenge and from the Perfect Genetics Challenge. So as soon as they learn how to walk, talk, and use the potty, they can be aged up. I do want to know, though, what you guys think about babies. Because with 100 Baby and Perfect Genetics, I automatically aged up the babies. But I didn't know what you guys thought about doing that with this challenge. So just kind of let me know your thoughts on that. Young adults must be moved out. When the mom becomes an elder, the youngest child is the heir. The youngest Sim and their partner will carry on the challenge. The parents, also known as the founders, can be moved out once elders. Any child taken away or that dies before aging into a young adult does not count. Each child must be named with a different letter of the alphabet that previous child of same sex had. So that sounds really confusing, but it's basically saying, so Ellie, say like you have 2 girls and then a boy. You would go Amanda, Bella, Adam. And like they wouldn't like Ellie. And then it would just continue. So then you say you had another girl and it was like C. So Kathy, and then a boy, and then it would be Billy. And so it's like you follow the letters. However, I'm actually going to kind of change this a little bit. Stop. Ellie, stop. I'm pretty sure my mom just got home from work, so she's like all hyped up. So I'm actually going to do it with each pregnancy. So I'm allowed to get the fertility treatment. I also... George, we're being very vocal. You haven't been this vocal in a while. She's like, yes, and? Come here. Ellie, George. She's like, no, I want to go downstairs. So I'm going to be doing it by pregnancy. So say, would you stop? I can talk without you. I don't need you talking over me. Ellie, no. She's like, yes, hold on. Sorry. So say we have a pregnancy and like the first, how do I want to explain this? Okay. So we have, the first 4 pregnancies are all like one child. So following the, we have 2 girls and then we have a boy and then we have a girl. Okay. So, we've used the first 3 letters for the girls. So we've used A, B, C, and we've only used A for the boy. Say we have a pregnancy and now we have the fertility treatment. So we have twins. I'm going to say that both of those twins, say they're both boys, are both going to have B names. They will both be B. Now, I think the rules intend for me to go B, C, but I don't like doing that. We're not going to. We're going to do, they're both going to be Bs. And so that means that we're actually more than likely going to end up having more than 52 children, especially because I have quadruplets enabled. And it normally ends up working that once I have the fertility treatment, my sim has like a lot of quadruplets. So, we'll more than likely be having more than 52 children. And each pregnancy will be the next letter. So it will suck. Like say we have twins, but it's a boy and a girl. They're both going to have the same first letter. So I've already had, again, sticking with, and I feel like I'm doing a crap job of explaining this. So we've already had A, B, and C girl names. You have an A boy name, and then we had a pregnancy with twins, 1 boy, 1 girl. They're both going to have the B name. If the boy is born first, they will both have the B name. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if, say we have, say it would have been a girl born first. Then they would have all been D names, but now I'm missing my boy B. So I'll have to come back. It's going to be a mess, okay? It's going to be chaotic and confusing, and I'm okay with that, okay? I will figure it out as we go. I think this would be something that I could finish extremely fast if I just had, say I have quadruplets turned on. We have 4 babies in 1 pregnancy. That knocks out, 4 letters. Okay, that just takes, that. I feel like we could complete it so fast if that's how we're doing it. And I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be complicated. I will probably want to rip my hair out and regret making this decision, but this is how we're going to do it, okay? So, I'll finally introduce you to my Sims, I suppose. So, this Sim here, this is Jonah. This is Jonah Braswell. He is family-oriented, handy, a virtuoso, schmoozer, and lucky. He likes aqua, hamburgers, and pop, and he is a Pisces. He's got a treble clef and a bass clef on his arms, and he's quite stylish. We've got, his hair is, technically, it's actually a really dark brown, but it looks black. Especially here. It looks almost like his hair isn't loading. And then he's got these very dark blue eyes. He's got the freckles. And then as of the moment, this is only his roommate. These two, despite what the thumbnail shows, these two are only roommates. So this is Katrina Armstrong. She is family-oriented as well, a natural cook, perfectionist, good, and artistic. She likes green, lobster, thermidor, and songwriter music, and she's an Aries. She has the culinary librarian aspiration, or life. I'm playing The Sims 4 too much. Lifetime wish, and then Jonah has hit movie composer lifetime wish. I honestly did not want another sim in the music career. Also because the music career does not make great money. But once I decided I was going to have him in this shirt, I just felt like it fit and it worked. And like, he looks like he needs to be in a band. I never used the shirt, and I'm like, I feel like I actually like how it looks. I feel like I should, since I like it so much on him, I'll use it. And so I kind of made his personality based off of this, like, this shirt. And then I figured that Katrina will more than likely end up painting, and then I'll probably actually get a little garden going back here, using it as like, oh, we're growing our own ingredients, even though like we won't be growing all of the ingredients, but just like a really basic garden. So yeah, but the thing is, we have 500 simoleons, so we are in the world of Aspen Island, I believe is what it's called, and I feel like I have used this world at some point. The thing is, I just don't remember when. It's a pretty decent sized world. So we have this area, it's like a smaller city. It's pretty nice. And then we have like countryside over here. We've got like the equestrian center, and we got some stables and stuff like that. Over here is the more like rundown city. And then there's the fairgrounds. And then over here is like the suburbs. Again, a pretty big world. Most of the starter lots were either like these really crappy apartments, or I want to say the other ones were over in the suburbs. Like all of these houses were like starter homes. And then we're living in this townhouse right here. The lot next to us, those are townhouses. I feel like there was another townhouse lot somewhere in the world, somewhere over here, but no, I can't remember where. And like honestly, so we had 18,500 simoleons to start with. But the thing is, this lot, like, to purchase this was closer to 30,000 simoleons. However, we're also paying for all of this extra building that we don't actually get access to. So we're paying for the extra door and the windows and the brick and, you know, the floors and stuff like that. And so I was just like, you know, I think we're just gonna live here. I liked this the most. I don't really like the striped furniture. I'm not really a fan of the striped furniture. And like I feel like the curtains are a little bit much and stuff like that. But out of all of the lots I saw, I was not a fan of like any of them. And I'm afraid of how much the bills might cost. But I went ahead and chose this one anyways, took away pretty much all of our money. I left us with 500 simoleons. Like, hate me all you want, okay? I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna send Jonah to the library to go get a job. And we should actually probably send Katrina to the grocery store to try and buy some vegetables and fruits, some gardening stuff. So we'll see how this world does. I'm a little nervous. I don't usually use 1 custom content worlds, 2 big worlds for challenges that mean I'm going to have a lot of Sims. So I'm a little afraid of this world like crapping itself once we start having a lot of kids, especially once they start moving out into the world. It is a bit of a fear of mine. I don't want trees. I feel like I maybe should start to should do the more usual stuff. Sure. Okay, I don't want to spend 68 simoleons though. Get rid of the eggplant. Get rid of the blackberries. Maybe the raspberries? There you go. Spend 50 simoleons. Bless you! Okay, we're here. No, we're not gonna learn the fishing skill. We do have a guitar at the house. Thank you, Ellie. Computer up here. I like this library. This is really nice. I really like the layout of it. Oh, and the little gated area for the kids. I love that. That's cute. No, we're not going to take a class. That costs money. I mean, we do live right next to the water, so maybe I'll promise that for now. What are you doing? You're viewing. Ellie. Oh, we could do film. No. We'll do music. I always do. I feel like I do music so often. Okay. Who is Shannon Steiner? Ellie. This person? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. She has not been this vocal in a video in a long time. Okay, why don't you go ahead and head home, Katrina? I also will probably have them, like... Because I don't want to speed into things. I'm really bad about speeding into things, but I don't want to do that. So we'll probably, you know, in this part we'll become friends. And then in the next part we'll become romantic and like boyfriend, girlfriend. And then after that, like part 3 will be engaged and part 4 will be married and stuff like that. So, okay, she's headed back to the house. Why don't you head back to the house? Yeah, see, we live right on the water, but I don't know if he can fish from here. We will try it, but I don't know if it will work. Did I live in this world for, the Little Mermaid generation of Disney Legacy Challenge with, like, Ariel? Was that this generation? No, it would have been Aurora. And... no, he can't. Okay. Can you go fish down there? Okay, he can if I send him down there. Okay. That's good to know. Checking out objects. Okay. Why don't you come... Oh. Money! Forgot I have to select. Can you go... why don't you go play your guitar? I cannot plant the potato. What? Why is it all the way... what am I supposed to do with it if it's at the fairground? What am I supposed to do with that? That was good money, and now I can't sell it. Plant the grapes. She cannot plant the lettuce. Plant the strawberries. Plant the... can you plant... why is it off? Oh, that's not on the ground. Okay, that probably helps. I can't plant the onion. Okay, I might send her back to the grocery store then. Well, no, not just for one fruit. What do we have in the fridge? Nothing. Okay, well, now we have a little garden out back. Why don't you go read a cooking book? Go acquire the skill. How you doing? Also, gotta love the guitar. I didn't want to give him just, you know, one of the boring, like, bass game guitars, so he got that. Bless you! You're snorting over there. Hello. Demetrius. Also, this lot is really weird about what I can and cannot edit. Like, it's weird. It is weird. Just a parameal. Maybe, you know what, maybe we should have them work on getting to know each other. Why don't you ask her about her day? You're the schmoozer, so he'll probably actually end up becoming friends with her really quickly. I like this blue wall with the yellow curtains. I like that color, those colors together.
Johnny Sapasi. Selba.
Flatter. Praise. Teledramatic story. Enthuse about music. We'll just go from there. Oh, we're attracted to each other. Let's actually consider attractiveness. I just want to see what he says. Maybe, and then we'll have her do it to him too. Wait, who's considering who? Katrina finds Jonah blindingly stunning. Okay, what do you think of her? Just gonna keep doing that? Okay. 10 out of 10. Why don't you try some conversation? Ask about his day. Brighten day. Praise fantastic book. And talk about art. Maybe, okay, go from there. So another one of the reasons why I liked this house was because it has this second bedroom, which I should be able to fit like at least 3 bunk beds in here. And that's if I could move the door over and then actually, no, maybe not. So maybe I could fit 4 bunk beds, but I don't think I could. So we could actually, this house would be very crowded very fast, but we could possibly fit quite a few kids here. Oh, don't be rude. I hope you're not being mean, Jonah. Enthused about new house. Ask about alma mater, maybe. Get to know. What I put on. You're already enthusing about the new house. Gossip. Shakabra, I guess. Share secret. We're friends. Good. Talk about new job. Worry about money. Ooh. Tell another dramatic story, maybe. She graduated from Starch Military School. Chat. Express fondness. Shannon Steiner. Your boss, Shannon Steiner? I don't know who James Gayton is. Friendly hug. Maybe get to know again. Maybe make a silly face and tell a funny story. Oh, hugs. So nice. Why don't you ask about his career and his alma mater? Enthused about the new house. Gossip. Share a secret. Talk about military school. Share a secret. And then I'll have her cook something. Jonah is employed right in the music industry. He graduated from the community school for the gifted. Shelly Garrett, I don't know who that is. I love the smell of flowers. Okay. My favorite color is green. Good to know. Okay, so we're pretty good friends. I don't know why you're talking about other people when you don't know anyone else. Why don't you keep working on your guitar while she cooks? Though this should be done really soon. What are you doing? Yeah, you can't go in there. What are you doing, buddy? You can play in the house, you know. Okay, fine. That's gonna be annoying if he's constantly trying to do that. I gotta say. Why don't you clean up your dish? Use the bathroom. I'm gonna give her... That's not what I want you to do. I'm gonna give her the big bed, and he gets to go sleep in the guest room. We'll see if he cleans up. Oh, I just realized there's no kitchen sink. Okay, well, that's okay. See if... No, he's not going to clean up his plate. That's great, Jonah. That's so nice of you. Thanks. Alrighty, so they're heading to bed, and I think I'm going to wrap this first part up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel and my Twitter linked down in the description below if you'd like to check either of those things out. I'm playing Bendy in the Dark Revival over on my gaming channel, and let me tell you, it has been so much fun. Bendy and the Ink Machine was actually the second game I ever played on my gaming channel. So to be able to play the second game now, 5 years later, feels kind of insane. But it's been a lot of fun. So feel free to go check that out. Check out the Twitter. Do whatever. I'd appreciate it either way. And thank you guys. Oh, baby names. I need baby names. And just give me like a ton of them, okay? Just give me like a ton for each letter. I would really appreciate that. Especially once we get to the point where we're having like multiples. And like if there's a chance for having like 8 babies that all start with the same letter, like, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.